3 more seconds, guys. There we go. So we've had 4 wins with this strategy. This is incredible. Hey everybody, Mark here. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. You know, lately we've been on this roll with oversimplified strategies with no indicators, getting in and out of the market really quickly in a matter of seconds. I've been creating many strategies like this, and so I thought, you know what, let's make another one. And so I've created something that actually works pretty well, and I call it the rapid match strategy. And all you do is you enter the market with the same color candle at the last second of that candle. And so that's it. It's really simple. Gives you about a 55% win rate or better. And so what we're going to do here, I'm starting off with a $500 real account. So I'm betting on my real money here for you guys. Now, I don't recommend starting off with a real account when you do this for the very first time. So make sure to practice this in demo. We're also going to be using the Wealth Warriors Trade Manager, of course. This is an incredible, very powerful trade manager that allows you to stay in profit even if you have losses. And this is available to all of the VIP members that are a part of my Telegram group. And they absolutely love it. So I'm really proud of a lot of you guys that have been utilizing this. So the first thing, what I'm going to do is make sure that I have entered the exact amount that I have inside of my real account inside a pocket option into the trade manager. Now I've already done that. I've entered in my initial capital, which is 500. So I've entered that in there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to adjust the total trades that I'm going to do for this session. So I'm going to set this to 10, and I'm also going to set the win trades down to 2. Now what this means is that I must win only two out of 10 trades to be profitable. That's it. So I must have a 20% win rate or better, and I will end this session in profits. And it also tells me what my projected profits could be even before I start trading. So the capital final is going to be $503.82 with a total account gain of 0.76% on one trading session. So this is pretty exciting with a win profit of $3.82. Now over here on the left, it tells me the amount that I must use for my very first trade. So let's go ahead and take that amount, $3.42. Let's go over to pocket option. And, oops, that's not right. Let me go ahead and try that again. $3.42. Yep, that's it. Okay. Alrighty. So now to set this up, to set up the strategy, all you have to do is have a 30-second time frame on your chart. So we're going to use the regular candles, and we're going to want to select S30 from the time frames menu right here. And you'll also want to use a 30-second expiry. Okay. Now, in order to get 30-second expiry times, of course, you're going to have to be trading with an OTC market. So just make sure over on the currencies or maybe the stocks that you do have a couple OTC pairs selected, paying out around 92%. Okay. And if there's any pairs or any currencies that have dropped in payout, I will go ahead and remove those now, but it looks like they're all paying out at 92%. Now it's time to start the strategy. Okay, now this is really simple, guys. What I'm going to do first, the very first step, is I'm going to choose a chart where I have the market going in one direction. It looks like it might be in a breakout or it's trending either up or down. You know, that's trying to stay away from anything that looks a little bit sideways. So this looks pretty good. We're all the way down here at the bottom of the screen. Now what I'm going to do, and I think I may stay out of this because I don't like the size of those candles. That looks a little bit choppy. Yeah, let me go ahead and choose another one. Really want something maybe a little bit, have those candles a little bit larger in the bodies. This looks pretty good right here. So what we're doing, guys, is we're going to enter the market. We're going to enter the trade with the same color candle that we see in the last 1 second. Let's just say 1 second. And so we've got about 10 seconds left on this red candle. And if it closes, or if it's still red at the last second, I'm going to go ahead and enter. So we've got 1 second there. I will enter. You see that? That's all you have to do. And you can keep doing this. However, just make sure that you are entering your wins and losses inside of the trade manager. You don't want to rapidly keep pressing the buy and sell buttons, guys. You have to enter each trade into the trade manager for this to work. And all you need is a 50% win rate to really make profits with this. Okay, so we've got about 3 seconds to go, 2 more seconds, and there we go. So we've got a win. Now what I'll do is I'll come over here to the trade manager and enter in W, and we've got a win. Now it says the next trade size is 73 cents, so that's it. We're gonna go ahead and call this a session. I'm only gonna be short 73 cents on my total win profit that I was projected to make, but that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and clear this out. And this session is over. So let's go back over to Pocket Option. I've made I've made $3.15. So what I'm gonna do is take my current balance inside of my real account, and let's go back over to the trade manager. Now what we must do is change this from 500 to 503.15 cents, just like that. Make sure that's right. Yep. And then now the trade manager gives us a new trade amount to start with, which is going to be $3.44. That's all you have to do, guys. So let's just come back over here, and we're going to change this from 342 over to 344. Now, hopefully, well, I don't wish I get losses, but hopefully we can have some losses so I can show you the power of the trade manager, and if that were to happen, and how we can still come out profitable, okay? So we're still going down here, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and enter again. Did you see how I entered right at the last second of this red candle? And because it's red, then I'm going to want to sell. If it's green, for example, looking over here, if this candle right here, this green candle closed, and so it closed green, then I would enter a buy. I would click on the higher button inside a Pocket Option. And so let's go ahead and wait this out. We've got about 1 more second, and that's another profit. So let's go over to the trade manager, and this session is completed. We've won another one, guys. And I end the sessions if the next trade amount is lower than if it's lower than $1, Pocket Option will not allow us to trade with less than $1. So I will go ahead and call this a session. Wow, doing pretty good so far. We're not going to win them all, guys. So the new balance I have up here is 506.31 cents. Let's go back over to the trade manager. 506.31 cents. Great. Okay, let's do another one. I mean, let's just keep going. Before that, though, let me make sure that I've entered in the correct trade amount. $3.46. Let me go ahead and enter $3.46. And now you guys can see what's happening right here. I am compounding my results. See, I get a lot of messages every day. Mark, you're trading with $1,500. Why are you only trading with $3? There's a lot of confusion out there. You know, we've got a lot of YouTubers creating videos trading with 100 or even multiples of $1,000 per trade. But how many of you guys have followed those videos and have blown your accounts? Okay. In my experience, I've been trading for almost going on 5 years now. Greed burns you every time. You don't have to be greedy to make money. You don't have to trade and do rapid fire of $100 or $500 trades for every trade that you do and have a 90 or 100% win rate. All you need to do is have a system or a trade manager to help you and give you some type of structure that you can follow so you can compound your results, right? Slow and steady wins the race. That's what we're doing here. So let me put this into perspective for you. For some of you that are a little bit confused. Oh, I want to make $1,000 a day. Well, you can. You're not going to start off like that on the first day. But here's what's going to happen. So we're earning roughly, let's just say we're earning about 0.76% for every session that we do with the Wealth Warriors Trade Manager. Well, what's your goal for the day? What if you want to make 5% or 10% per day? Then you would just put in here, let's just say you want to make 10%, right? How much is the bank going to give you? The bank gives you like 0.01 per year, right? Well, what about 10% per day? So if you had $1,000, right, that'd be $100 per day. How would you do that? Well, all you have to do is just divide this number by the win profit, or sorry, the ratio, the ratio, which is going to be 0.76 equals only 13 sessions per day. And I even have many members inside of the private Telegram group that have the trade manager settings pretty risky. I got to say, I've got some of you guys out there with 5 trades per session out of 10 trades. Hey, you guys can do whatever you want. But if you're really in this for the long term, lower the win trades amount a little bit lower, because you can complete more sessions and make the same amount of money with less risk. Okay. So I also have another calculator that I just developed. It's called the 30-day compound calculator, which is also available inside of the Wealth Warriors VIP Telegram group. This allows you to just enter in the ratio, the account gain that you're earning per session, and then just enter the amount of sessions that you're going to be doing per day. A lot of folks, you may do a session that's only going to take you, a couple minutes? How long did it take us to complete this session? I just finished 2 sessions already. How long did that take? I mean, how long is this video so far? So it's 12 minutes. Of course, I've been doing a lot of talking during the video. But 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes, you're done with 2 sessions. And so this is going to tell you, okay, what you could potentially earn over the course of 30 days, where your account balance can be, and what you're going to earn per day. This is a really cool 30-day compound calculator. Not like your traditional 30-day daily compound calculator that you would find on the internet. This one accounts for the daily sessions that you're doing, and that's why I've developed it. So it's a little bit different. Anyway, let's go back to the charts, and let's make sure that we have everything set up correctly. Our current balance is $506.31. Let's go over the trade manager, $506.31, and that is the initial capital. The next trade amount, $3.46. We do have that entered. And let's go ahead and continue here. We've got about 7 seconds on this candle. I'm not liking it. It's a little bit indecisive. Let's choose a different chart. Kind of want to stay away from sideways markets as well. This one looks pretty good. Let me go ahead and just see what else is out there. If I've got long wicks and a lot of sideways choppy price action, I'm probably going to go ahead and stay out. This looks okay, but it looks like it could be developing kind of like an order block, which means it could be just going up and down, back and forth. And I'm looking for more of like a trend. Okay, that one looks pretty good. This just might be the winner right here. So another one down here at the very bottom. I think we've maybe have done this one before. It looks like it might be turned around. Yeah, those bodies are just not big enough, guys. It's a little bit undecided on where it wants to go. So let's go ahead and find something else here. This one looks pretty good. Let's just go ahead and enter. We've got about 4 seconds. 3, 2, and before that next one comes out, I've already entered. Let me go ahead and zoom in here for you guys. So 30 seconds. We've got about 22 seconds to go. And it looks like this one's going against us. So maybe we could have a loss here. That's okay. We've got the trade manager on our side. And we'll go ahead and wait this out. So we got about 9 more seconds to go. And whatever it is, we'll go ahead and continue. Okay, so that's a loss. Let's go back over to the trade manager and enter in a loss. Okay, now what the trade manager does is it gives us the next trade size. Now, another thing that the trade manager does is it accounts for the fees, or not the fees, but the payout percentages that are inside of the binary options broker, okay? Because we're only getting paid out 92% of what we invest. And so the trade manager takes care of that and calculates that number or math into the trade amounts, so you guys don't have to worry about that. This is not martingale. This is something totally different where, you know, it's giving us a more accurate trade amount to enter. So I'm going to go ahead and use this next trade amount that it's giving me, which is $6.42. Let's go back over to Pocket Option. $6.42. Yep, that looks good. Let's go ahead and look for the next setup. Okay, this looks pretty good down here at the bottom again. Let's go see what else is out there. Looks like we're kind of a little bit of a pump here in the green. And let's see what this does. So we've got about 10 more seconds to go. 6 seconds. Looks like it's kind of giving me that pancake size. I'm going to go ahead and enter. Or you can kind of look at this a little bit like a pullback, right? Sometimes that can happen. It goes really small, but then it could just spring forward and continue upward, which looks like that might be the case here. Now you can also do this on a 1-minute chart. So whatever the time frame is, match that with the expiry time, or match your expiry time with the time frame. So if you're using 1 more second, there we go. So that's, I don't know how many wins is. We got 3 wins today. So that's incredible. So if your time frame is 1 minute, you know, match the expiry. So make your expiry 1 minute. If you want to use 15-second charts, then change your expiry to 15 seconds, okay? And that's it. So let's go back over here and let's mark this as a win. And we've got 1 more trade. So we've got, in order to reach the profit that we're aiming for, which is going to be $1 and, well, the next trade size is 154. So we're doing pretty good, guys. Let's go ahead and keep going here. So 154. Let's come over here and enter that in, 154. All right, so we don't enter the new balance inside a Pocket Option or anything like that, even though we're in profit, because we have not completed our trading session yet. We must have 2 wins, okay, especially after a loss. But Pocket Option, you know, we can only trade with as low as $1. So the next trade amount is higher than that. So we're going to go ahead and continue trading. So that's $1.54. So I hope you guys are grasping. Don't worry. It's really, all this is really simple to understand once you've done it a few times. We've got about 5 seconds, 4 seconds to go on this candle. 3, 2, I'm going to go ahead and enter. You see it made that little push right at the last second there. It's interesting, and that's why I'm trying to tell you guys to try to enter just before the next candle appears. Because what I found, it gives you that extra little push right when it comes out. And sometimes you can get into the position a little bit late. And so, okay, we've got about 4 seconds. 3 more seconds, guys. There we go. So we've had 4 wins with this strategy. This is incredible. So try this out. But first, let me come over here and mark this as a win. And that's it. So how do we know the trading session is over? Well, because we've set the options over here on the Trade Manager to only win 2 trades out of 10. Okay, that's it. You could continue trading, but I wouldn't advise it. Or basically that just means you're going to enter a new session. But that's it, guys. Let's go ahead and check out the results now because we've done this. Let's go ahead and zero everything out. So I'd like to put everything back to normal as if we were starting a new session. And so let's go back to Pocket Option and check out the new balance. So now we started at $500. Now we have $510. And that is just awesome, guys. So there you go. Even when we had a loss, and we still came out profit with this strategy. Give it a try. I wish you all the best of success, and we will see you on the next video. Have a wonderful day. Take care. Hey everybody, Mark here. I have a question for you. Are you struggling to become profitable with binary options? Does it seem like no matter how many wins you get, your account balance is either going down or it just seems to stay in the same spot? Well, I've got a solution for you. It's called the Wealth Warriors Trade Manager, and it gives you the potential to make between 5 and 10% on your account every day. You could have multiple losses in a row and still come out profitable. And you guys know that, having proper risk management is your key to success with trading. And this Trade Manager gives you that edge that you need. So join the VIP Telegram group now and get access to all my premium calculators and spreadsheets. Now's the time. It's time to take your trading to the next level. You'll find the link below in the description of this video. Have a good day.